What's up, my gnomies? It's episode 29 of Dour Gnome Adventures. We are playing through the Pathfinder adventure path, 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. I am your game master, Ryan. With me is Matt.
I still maintain that is too many dooms.
Mark.
Same.
Brian.
Que hora es?
And Dimitri.
Can we scale the dooms down, maybe?
No. We can still have 7 of them, but could they
smaller
minor
dooms?
Yes. Exactly. Could we have smaller dooms?
Can we sliding doom scale?
Doom
if we cut them in
Doomflation?
half, can we make 21 dooms?
I was no.
Shrinkflation of dooms?
Shrinkflation of if we cut them in half, would they be dough or
for Sandpoint.
All right. Odd episode. Guess what that means, guys?
We're odd.
Yep.
We knew that.
2 new characters.
Two new characters, yes.
Are we all back to 0 whatchamacallit, hero points?
Nope, you got 1.
Fabulous.
Everybody's got 1.
Damn it. I think I was supposed to get 1 last time for my terrible recap.
You did.
And I didn't use it, so it doesn't matter.
You could get a second one for another terrible recap.
I really liked last session. We got some good roleplay in. And we were introduced to D. I am so sorry. I do not remember your new character's name yet.
That's perfectly fine. I don't remember how often I've said it.
Okay.
So it's Trav.
Yes, you're right. And now that you've said it, I remember it. We met Dimitri's new character, Trav, in our travels through Sandpoint. We met up with Vorvashali Voon at the Feathered Serpent in town, who was looking for information about our adventures down into the pit, and also offered to get us some magic items on consignment from Magnamar. Possibly from Corvosa. Possibly from Riddleport. And we might even stow away on the ship to Riddleport at this point.
I hear it's nice this time of year.
It's never nice.
Isn't it always? I also, and this is just on a personal note, I got a chance to roleplay about what happened to Mizuki with Mizuki's mom, which was pretty great and a highlight for me. And then we made our way out to the pit again, where we found our guy Tunch dying and kind of wrapped up in the rungs of one of the ladders going down into the pit. We brought him back. He gave us some information. Apparently, they were attacked by Rip Nugget. We did notice again fire as the vehicle of choice for damage here.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing anything, guys?
No, I'm pretty sure you got it. The reason you went to see Vorvashali was because you guys were in a meeting inside Tarandarok Academy and got a letter from him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We did get it. We did.
Well, it wasn't to you. It was to, what's his face?
Swari Gandathis.
Yes, the guy who runs it. And it was a message for Ilsoari from Vorvashali, who wanted to see you guys. And you were right there, and you just walked over. And then you met my character asking for a minute of a conversation about the environment, because apparently there had been some sort of attacks in the hinterlands on both livestock and wildlife. And so my character, who did tell you that he's a druid concerned with the hinterlands, just wandered into town and tried to talk to somebody with authority about that. And then you guys were like, oh yeah, we think it's the Sandpoint Devil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh. And then you're like, we're going to kill it. And I'm like, oh, can I please come along? And we kind of told this to the sheriff, who looked at me like he hadn't had enough to drink yet.
Wonder why?
Because it was before noon. Actually, I don't remember what time it was, but we went to the pit, and yes, the session ended with the Staff of Healing being introduced and used. So we found out how staves work. As a refresher, in the morning, a caster will attune themselves to the stave, or whatever terminology is used, and the staff will get charges equal to the highest level rank of spells the caster can do. So for me, that's 3. And then those charges can be used on whatever the staff says they can be used. In this case, it's a rank 1 heal spell. And in addition to that, there's also an infinite use of the stabilized cantrip, which stabilized Tunch inside the letter.
I was really delighted that we got to take some time to do some crunch on something we were unfamiliar with.
Yep.
And then we healed him, we talked to him, and I think he said that everybody's dead.
Yeah.
That's what he said, yes.
But we haven't had the opportunity to go down there and investigate.
Well, yeah, the other thing is that Dorian had shot a whistling arrow down into the pit to get the range.
Right, that's right. Dorian shot 9 gold into the pit.
He essentially dropped a platinum piece.
Yeah. 1 gold for 10 feet.
And it landed like 100 feet down. What was the... Well, he would know. He'd know the exact range. We would just know that it whistled.
Yep.
Yeah. He would have shared that info, but it'd be 100 feet.
Right. Just a reminder, the fog seems to be settled 50 feet down. So, approximately halfway down to the very bottom, as far as the middle is concerned. Because we've seen that the ledges aren't in the same place on each level. But the middle goes down 100 feet.
Yeah, and so far, the first 2 levels that you guys have been to are 20 feet down and then 20 feet beyond that, so 40 feet.
Right, so we haven't actually stepped foot into the fogged up area, and we did discover that there was a way down from the first level to the second level through the spider tunnel. We just went up it the wrong way, but we did discover it.
Indeed we did.
That was out of character. In character, what are you guys talking about? What's down there? But
It's just for rendering distance, don't worry about it.
We did discuss it in character as part of the trip because it takes like an hour and a half to get there from town.
So what is your first order of business here? You got Tunch rescued. He's ready to hit the hinterlands, though.
Didn't you guys ask him if he wanted to hang out in Sandpoint, and you were trying to sell him on Sandpoint being much friendlier to goblins these days?
No, I thought...
No,
probably a bad idea. Given
I think we said that it was a bad idea. Yeah, because with the experience of the Swallowtail Festival and such, I got to imagine that the Sandpointites.
I like Sandpointians.
These Sandpointians are not. Yeah, is the ranger? Oh God, what is his name?
The guy who runs the squash stables.
Yeah, who hates goblins. I don't think if he's alive,
he is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fabulous! Then no, we are not sending Tunch back to Sandpoint.
According to the guide to the adventure path, he's alive, but he's kind of like, that old racist uncle that you really can't do anything about, but you kind of try to pretend he doesn't exist.
Yeah, Davrin Hosk.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
Now, during, 17 years ago, during Rise, he actually offered a bounty for pairs of goblin ears.
I remember, and he nails them to the walls of the stable like a...
Right. I don't think we've ever visited those stables during this adventure path, so we couldn't verify if they're still there. But it's probably just don't look up there, okay? Please? But I doubt that he's still openly offering that bounty.
Oh, well, question remains. You guys gonna go explore this level again, looking for Rip Nugget? You're gonna try to go down below to look for Rip Nugget? Is Rip Nugget even a concern of yours after what he did to Tunch?
I would...
Oh, that reminds me also that he doesn't know what happened to Sausage.
So clearly we have to find roast sausage.
Yes. I believe we owe it to Sausage to find out his where he's at.
Well, he wouldn't be a hot dog. He'd be a hot weasel.
Okay, I think that we should go down to the level that we found Tunch at, and then we'll go from there. Does that make sense to everybody else?
Yeah, makes sense.
The first level of the pit, then. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were going to sigh and say, I think we should end the session. I thought that's where you were going.
Yes. Capacity for handling Dimitri's puns has run out. Session
capacity over. Capacity specifically for dealing with Dimitri's puns about oh God, tube steaks.
Yeah.
What? On the note of Dimitri's puns, what are the names of your entourage?
Well, predictably, the familiar, who is tiny-sized and actually melted into me, because that's an ability I gave it. I can give it master abilities instead of familiar abilities. And basically, the abilities I've given him are melt into me, so nobody knows you're there, and give me an extra cantrip. Because apparently a familiar can take AoE damage just like everybody else and then die. And then it's not exactly clear what happens, because you see, technically it like chains you through go here, go here, go here, and then it defaults to the pet feat as near as we could figure out. And the pet feat doesn't actually say what happens if the familiar dies. It only says, if you want to get a different familiar, you got to retrain the feat. And I'm like, I don't want a different familiar. I just want to break mine. How do I do that? And the only place that actually references what happens to a dead familiar in the rules is that the witch gets one the next morning. And there's no reference to a dead familiar anywhere else.
I think the question was, what's the name?
Right. But, you've triggered box text. Because this is a bit of a frustrating thing that I really wanted to get out of me. So, the familiar doesn't really exist.
Could it not come back now, please?
Sure.
Put it back in.
I'm calling it Twig.
Twig. Okay.
Yes.
That's one.
The big one is an arboreal sapling, and anybody with nature could probably figure that out. It's actually medium-sized, so larger than me. And I'm calling it Birch Slapper.
All right.
Awesome. And you had a bird too, didn't you?
Yes. I'm calling it Cavalry, as in caw.
This is why I asked.
People who are listening to this, I want everybody to know he spent time on that. There was a mental and emotional effort made for that.
Brainstorming. Without the brain. Mostly just storming.
Just storming.
All right, now let's hear all the rejects.
There's a spreadsheet for him.
Of course there is.
May have been a rating system involved. You'll never know.
Dimitri, I'm sorry, you should not be rating your own ideas.
I know.
Dude, that's like smelling your own farts, dude.
I know, but who else can I get to smell my own farts? I mean, wait, we're on the internet. I'll be inundated with volunteers. That's great.
I was about to say, Dimitri, just start an OnlyFans. Of course, it'll have to involve a tracksuit, though.
All right, so you guys...
Dorian jumps into the pit, ending his life.
Ryan's just like, no, we're not doing this anymore. Nope.
Well,
Ship.
The thing is, Dorian is...
I'm going to start killing off favorite NPCs soon, so...
We haven't favored NPCs?
You already tried, dude. Very angry
sausage,
about what happened.
Sausage is still under threat.
Tunch, Sausage, Bathana,
GM.
You name it. Nobody's off limits.
Icy Birch Slapper.
Oh.
I can't take you seriously when you say that shit, Dave.
So you guys make it into this hallway, and something stands out to you immediately. What's your marching order, real quick, just so I have kind of an idea who's in front? I'm assuming Nicodemus is in front.
He'd be happy to take the lead, but he doesn't know where he's going.
Okay. Jerry Alley, would you kind of be leading the way? You know that this room is trapped. You were kind of given you kind of experienced it to begin with.
Yep, that's definitely what I would do.
Didn't Tunch say something about the traps? He heard the traps go off.
Yes, he did.
So he said that he thought it was us setting them off. And then he looked out and he saw Rip Nugget, and he got burnt.
Mm-hmm. So I'll say, Derry Alley, you're probably up front, right? And you walk into this room to the end of the hallway, and you can just see like it's scorched throughout here. The taxidermy Sandpoint devil that was there that you set off originally, like gassed you or something.
Yeah.
It has like these where the eyes are, knife like blade marks that burned, like the edges of it are burned. And everything in this room is scorched. The door is left open, and you can see the whole floor in the other room is scorched.
Okay.
To the west, you see Tunch's workshop, and it looks like it has been thrashed, and it is scorched as well. And you see like finger marks as like something was being dragged out of there.
Okay, which direction?
Towards you, towards the room you're in. Yeah.
Okay. Does it look goblin shaped?
It'd be hard to tell that it goblin shaped. You can definitely tell that it's like finger marks.
But small-sized creature?
Yeah, probably small-sized.
So that's probably Tunch getting dragged out of there by Rip Nugget, like he said he was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the workshop because that's my assumption of where Sausage would be.
All right, you make your way into the workshop, and everything is just burned. You do not see any evidence of Sausage in there.
No claw marks on the floor from a quadruped?
No.
Okay.
Last time, out of character, because I wasn't here in character, wasn't Sausage chained up to the wall?
Correct.
Yeah, that's why I checked.
The chain is empty.
First.
Okay.
Okay, here's hoping he got out.
Missing. It looks like it has been ripped out of the wall.
Huh. Well, again, out of character, there was another exit from this place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Further north.
Yeah.
So yeah, in Tunch's workshop, you could go up to the door, the northern door, or you can go into the northern door of the trapped room.
It leads to the same place.
Yeah,
so.
they both lead to the same place.
All right. So, what's the thinking? Are we assuming Rip Nugget is still here?
No, because if he did he drag Tunch out? Oh, did we talk? I forget about the sequence of events there.
He did drag Tunch out, and he tried to throw him off the edge. And Tunch
needs a ladder.
Yeah, and then Tunch like grabbed onto the ladder and kind of like bled out there.
Oh, it could have been continuous damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also that's the crazy part is with the sequence of events, he can't be that far away, no?
I would assume he's very close by because Tunch was still actively dying when we reached him.
Yeah, exactly.
And we didn't see him up top, so he's got to be down here somewhere, presumably, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you guys say that there was a cult further down?
Yes.
So would he go to check on the cult?
You don't have any reason to believe that he's associated with the cult. The goblins actually were kicked out.
Oh, I'm asking that part in character.
Okay.
Because I have no idea either way.
I mean, there were no goblins down there. I would say essentially the same thing. I don't know what the specific link is between Rip Nugget and the Sandpoint Devil. We don't know that there is a specific one at this point, except for the fire thing.
Okay, so we're exploring this level here, the goblin caves.
I would like to see if Sausage is here. If Sausage is not here, I think we go down and see if we can get the other two back.
Okay.
And honestly, that's just me being sentimental. I really, that's where I'm at. If anybody wants to argue the point, I'm more than willing to listen.
Okay. So are we going up to this other main room, or 'cause there's another hallway that we can check down that way? Like, where do you want to look first?
I'm going to say the main room. What do you guys think?
Seems sensible. Got to start somewhere.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You guys make your way into the main throne room, and it looks like a massacre in here. It looks like all hell broke loose. Everything is scorched. There are half a dozen goblin bodies burned to a crisp. There's another new one in the throne, burned to a crisp. Something that... Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Dorian got a 25.
Dorian, you find it strange. The northern part of the room seems less scorched, especially around the edges.
Huh.
taking a closer look. Oh, well, Dorian knows. I don't know if he said anything. Sorry.
Dorian would point it out and kind of go up there and take a look.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Does that indicate that the fire had started in the south, maybe? Like, if it was a spell or a...
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Does anybody
Is that
want
just...
light? Ooh.
Oh, yeah, 29. Natty 20.
With a 29, you're looking around up here, and you see it looks like this is where the blast originated.
That makes sense.
And it just kind of kept going from there. And with that 29, you're looking around, and you catch just the edge that seems out of place in the northern wall.
Is there a secret door that we missed? Shit. Okay.
I'll try to push it.
All right. You try to open this door, and it slides open. Pause you right there. And ahead of you, you see it open into a room. And from there, Dorian, you can see in the middle of the floor is a 7-pointed star engraved into the floor. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. There's another door in the way. I just bypassed a door for you.
It's all good.
But
It's just a quantum door.
yeah, about 20 feet ahead is another door.
I will ask if anybody wants a light, because they can cast another light and attach it to them.
Nope.
Yeah, this is
I gotta be honest, I think I would prefer down here that I be dark until I choose to be lit.
Well, the light is on me then.
Fair.
Well, you require light to produce food, so that's understandable.
You're technically correct.
So it's a light snack?
And that is the that is the best kind of correct.
You open the first door, Dorian, and a 20-foot hallway, 5-foot wide, rough worked, ends at another wooden door.
Guys, I suspect on that other side of the door there might be a 6-pointed star.
I think it's probably a 7-pointed star.
No, he found 7, but he kept them for one for himself.
My perception was low, and I only saw 6 of them. I'll go to this door and actually listen.
All right. You listen at the door there.
I'll check it for traps as well.
Yeah, you're checking for traps. It does not seem to be trapped. And you do hear muttering behind the door.
Do hand signals. Hear yapping. Universal sign for yapping.
Yada, yada, yada. Rune Lords.
So, okay.
Actually, so Dorian will come back into the room, into the main room, and he'll converse with Dariali, bring everybody together, and he says, I hear people talking at the next door. As much as I want to charge in, I don't know.
Do we know what language?
Would I have been able to pick that up, right?
You wouldn't have been able to pick up what language it was, but you could definitely hear that there's voices behind it.
It didn't work well for us last time, so I don't know what you want to do, Dariali.
Do we want a buff?
Yeah. In what way?
Does anybody have buffs they would like to use?
I have Mystic Armor, but I use it daily.
Okay. Okay, well then I'm going to down myself a Fury Cocktail.
And what does it do?
Okay, a Fury Cocktail is an alchemical food. It is an elixir. I got a +2 item bonus to melee attack rolls, and I am going to take the double effect, which is that I gain resistance 1 to physical damage.
Well, that sounds nice. Sounds like I'm not going to like it.
Let's see if I can find a nice, easy way to apply this to myself. Go. That's so cool. Fabulous. At some point, I will take Titanic and make myself large as well.
Just not down a 5-foot wide hallway.
So we take
Yeah,
a little
definitely.
bit of time, buff up.
Oh, I already have these, so I just kind of grab one off of my bandolier of consumables and down the hatch. Do we have a marching order that we would prefer?
I would prefer to go in first, mostly because this is a very small hallway and I'm a very large person. I'm not going to be able to fight effectively in the hallway, so I'd have to open the door and step through it as fast as possible.
Okay, I have a reach weapon, so I would like to be behind you.
And I also can't move my token into the hallway because I physically collide with the wall no matter what space I'm in.
And I suppose that means I'm 3rd or 4th. I'm fine casting from behind if, so Dorian can shoot through less people.
Yeah, go forth.
Well, actually, the tree will go behind you guys. The tree, by which I mean Birch Slapper, is melee.
Okay.
But that's Dorian, so it will have to walk past him. But I'm fine where we are.
Okay. Are we ready to open the door?
Yes, do it.
Okay. As easily as it can be done, Nico's going to try to open the door and step in.
Okay.
So, click.
All right. You step in.
There we go.
That doesn't look good.
All right.
No, that's...
Oh, darn.
Game paused. Loading.
So you see this 7-pointed star in the middle of the floor. It gives off the ambiance of this room, for sure. The walls of this 10-foot-high chamber are of white stone with redwood paneling running along the lower 2 feet, trimmed in gold. Glowing flames flicker in sconces on the walls, giving the chamber bright illumination. The floor is polished redstone with a large inset gold 7-pointed star inlaid in the floor. Wooden shelves filled with books, tablets, and scrolls stand in the room or sit against the walls, while a wood desk heaped with additional books and scrolls sit to the north. To the east and west, 3 steps lead up to 10-foot-wide alcoves, in each which sits a black stone platform edged in gold runes and adorned with another gold inlaid 7-pointed star. 2 hideous dead bodies lie in a heap on the eastern platform. And as you make your way in, you hear this high-pitched voice. Who is coming in here and disturbing us? I said leave us. I thought I killed all of you already. And you see Nicodemus, this goblinoid-looking figure.
Oh, dear. Did we manage to...
That's the nugget.
that is the nugget of Rip.
He's got this gray skin, his teeth bared, this flaming blade.
I am suddenly regretting that I'm a flammable tree. You guys didn't say anything about the fire. I really should have brought the bird.
Did you not notice the fire?
Well, yeah, but whatever.
Does he not have a hole in his tooth to whistle? So he's not a whistle fang?
He doesn't look like it. No, he's not whistling. His voice, you're not getting any of the whistle from it.
Is he wearing a crown?
Wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
What does Nicodemus do once he steps to the door and he hears this?
Hold on, is that a skull that he's using as a codpiece?
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
Okay, all right, fair.
Okay, assuming we didn't instantly roll initiative. I mean, I still assume that when we open this door that, well, there's going to be combat. So if, guys?
Giving you an opportunity to act.
Okay, I cast Fireball.
No, not the bugs!
Then I guess that's going to be initiative.
Perhaps sending the Minotaur to do diplomacy was not the right choice.
Minotaur diplomacy
was ever a choice.
It's Fireball diplomacy.
Through superior firepower.
Go ahead and give me your best rolls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God! Ryan, I don't think you wanted us to see those.
No, but it's all right.
It's just a lot of dice.
Mm-hmm. Let's start with Trav. Trav, what'd you get?
I got a 16 because I rolled a 3.
Okay. What about Nicodemus?
23.
And Dariali?
25.
And Dorian?
21.
Okay. So that leaves me up first.
Imagine my shock and surprise.
Man, it sounds like Nicodemus got ready to light off a spell. And one of these creatures, let's give you a description of these creatures.
I don't want one.
You don't want one.
I do.
Really?
They have the jaw that separates there at the and opens horizontally instead of vertically.
And
I thought you guys would really appreciate that throwback.
well, we haven't met them in this particular adventure path, but as goblins, we had seen this before.
I never noticed the feet. It's very weird.
I think that one was using like a cloak or something that was covering most of him up.
Yes.
All the way back in Rusthenge.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
These guys,
Goblin days.
despite their picture, despite their artwork here, they are not armored and they do not have weapons.
Oh, that's incredibly misleading. Okay.
Yes. They are tall, thin creatures, red eyes, bald head. And like I said, they have that jaw that opens sideways, long, thin fingers, and like taloned feet, kind of dog leg like legs.
I don't know. I'd go with chicken.
Or you can go chicken leg, chicken feet.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga?
And
He's going to attack us with a fucking pencil?
And Rip Nugget, the one you would assume is Rip Nugget based on the description, he does shout out, "Stop them! We have work to do." So this one here, there are.
So he's directing
4.
them.
Yeah. The one they all say, "Yes, master," and they say it in Thessalonian.
Interesting.
That's great.
I speak it.
Oh.
As do I.
There are
good for you
4 of
guys.
them.
1, 2, 3. Only see 3.
And one steps up to Nicodemus.
Oh, I see one.
Hello, sir.
And he is... Oh, which die? How about that one?
Sure.
You can always go with your first choice, right?
Yeah, go with your gut. Preferably not mine.
He's gonna take a bite.
How many licks does it take to get the gut?
Center of a Nicodemus?
Yeah.
Hopefully more than 3.
I assume a 23 is not going to hit.
It's on the nose.
Oh, all right.
Because he hadn't had a chance to go and buff and whatever.
8 points of piercing damage.
Rude.
The tongue has a piercing.
And I will need a will save.
A will save.
You're going to love this one if you fail.
Will he, though?
Well, that's the whole point. This is a 25.
A 25 is a success. So in that case, you are only sickened 1.
Great.
You love sickened.
No.
And with my third action, let's do it again.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
How's a 12 sound?
12 does not sound like a 22.
Okay. That is going to be the end of that guy's turn. Dariali Coombs. You saw this guy just march right up to Nicodemus and take a bite out of him.
Okay, I'm moving up 1, 2. Oh, cool. There are 2 within 30 of me, I believe. Yep, just 30. So my other 2 actions are going to be, I'm going to cast an electric arc on the 2 split-faced things. There's one right in front of Nick, and there's one just off to the left of the entrance to the room. Both of them need to make a DC 21 basic reflex save for me, please.
All right, let's start with the close one first. That's not a good roll. 15 for the close one.
That is a failure.
And 16.
2 failures. So we're going to roll our 4d4 electricity damage. They both take 11 electricity.
All right, not how I wanted to start out.
There's big thing blocking the way, which I am happy that it is blocking the way. But yeah, I do 11 to both of them, and that is 3 actions, my friends. That is the end of my turn. I pass the mic to Nicodemus.
Wonderful. And then I cast Fireball, because this is what I said I was going to do, and this is what I'm going to do. Let's see,
So
where
sad.
shall we put it?
All the books.
Oh,
There will be
hold
less
on
books.
before you do that.
Uh-huh.
Off in the right-hand dais, there you see a large weasel that is chained to the desk eating a bone.
No.
Yep.
It's still catching the fireball?
Well, it's Do you care more about killing the enemies or killing the weasel?
I can't even see.
Yeah.
And you don't know. You don't know.
Exactly. That weasel was already on fire before I showed up.
Can we actually remove that template and I can place it down? Okay. Let's see. Trying to not fireball the weasel, which definitely sounds like a euphemism. Yeah, I'm either gonna fireball the fireball sausage or.
Do you know what? While you're doing that, since that's got the manipulate trait,
yeah, it does.
I'm going to take my attack of opportunity, see if we can't disrupt that.
Oh, goddamn.
With which one?
The one that is in melee with him.
Guy that's in front of me, who I'm actually trying to hit. So I would have to hit the weasel if I want to hit him. And I want to hit him because he's in front of me.
Then do it.
Well,
Natural fucking 1.
Good. This is what I like to hear.
Dice don't lie, Ryan. You are doing bad things.
So
He's the GM. We kind of, expect him to do bad things.
All right, you drop this fireball.
Basically right in the middle of the room.
Right on the Sahedron star.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of these motherfucking Sahedrons in this motherfucking dungeon.
And you only just got here. You're already tired.
This requires a basic reflex save. DC 20 reflex save, please. And woe to fucking sausage, but we're gonna cook it.
A sausage critically succeeds.
Love that for him.
32 for Rip Nugget.
I mean, Fireball and Rip Nugget wasn't really the intent. It's more we're trying to get rid of the smaller.
Clear the chaff, yeah.
Yeah.
16, 18, and 30.
Well, I said the DC was 20, so...
So the 16 and the 18 failed. All the rest critically succeed.
Wonderful.
Jeez.
Here is the damage. 19. Not impressive.
All right.
Yes, that's dead average, isn't it?
More or less.
All right. These are the two creatures that are further away from you that you hit.
Of course.
Okay. Naturally. Well, as it's 2 actions to cast a fireball, and I think from my 3rd action I'm going to be raising a shield. There, raise.
All right. Nicodemus raises a shield. That brings up Dorian. You're standing in the hallway. You just saw this bright flash of fireball and the scorched ground around the Sahedron star on the floor.
How are the books, by the way?
The books on the table look like they're smoldering now.
Great. I'm sure nothing there was important.
Was that room pre-scorched before the fireball, or it's only scorched now? This is the first scorching?
It was not scorched when you guys walked in.
I can neither confirm nor deny it's scorching.
I'm standing like an entire hallway away. I can't even tell.
All right, Dorian, what you got?
Dorian can see Rip Nugget, so even though Nicodemus is being attacked, he's going to hunt prey on Rip Nugget. He'll take a step forward just to get a little bit more vision, and then he is going to release a hunted shot.
Ooh, I love that. Love it.
There's probably a lot of cover, Brian, so I will let you handle that. The first one is a 5 on the die, so it's not going to hit. The second is a 23 to hit.
A 23 sails past your target.
All right. Does the 5 hit Nicodemus, like in the back?
Sticks him right in the Achilles.
And that's the end of Dorian's turn.
Does the Minotaur have an Achilles? Well, not anymore.
Dimitri is still helpful.
This is the creature second closest to Nicodemus. He is at a table to the left here. He got scorched pretty badly by that fireball.
Good.
So
And zapped by the electric arc as well.
And zapped by the electric arc. And he's going to make his way right up here into the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to attack Nicodemus with a bite. All right. That is an 18. Not happy with that die now.
I like that die.
I rolled like a 3, a 4, and a 6 on my last 3 rolls. That is better for the second one. That is a 24 to hit.
God damn it.
The damage is the same, 8.
Okay.
And I'm going to need that will save again. See if we can get you sickened a little more.
I'm sure we can. This is a 16.
A 16, that is going to be a failure. So now you are sickened 2.
Of course I am.
That is all 3 of my actions. Move, bite. And then...
No, and then.
And then... Rip Nugget here. He
Lets his nugget rip?
He summons a gecko.
Not what I expected you to say.
No, neither did I. A gecko?
He is now sitting atop a giant gecko.
Oh, a giant gecko.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, this sounds familiar now.
You summon it next to you, and then it runs off because you didn't command it.
Yeah, it'll stay there with him then. He's the summoner. And we'll go there. That'll be that. And we have another one of these features. And that is an action to move there. Next to Nicodemus.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to bite.
Uh-huh.
Natural 2. My second roll is always better, right?
Does it have to be?
I mean, I've only been hitting you with my second rolls, which is really odd. All right, here we go. Another bite. That is a 25.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, with the map is... One of these dice has to roll better than a 2 for damage. There we go. That's 14 points.
Oh, good. I was worried that I had too many hit points.
And then I'll need that will save again.
This is 19.
19. All right. Well, your sicken value doesn't increase, but nothing else happens. That is 3 actions, a move, and attack. And we have another one. The 4th one. Got no way to get to anybody else, so he's going to move up. And now you have a wall of creatures in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is going to bite at Nicodemus. That's a better first roll. That's a 26 to hit. 14 points of slashing damage.
Wonderful.
Second bite is a 22 to hit.
Thankfully, you miss.
Thankfully, I miss. All right, that is 3 actions. All right, we get to see Trav in action for the first time. Trav, what do you do?
I don't know, because I don't think the party has actually discussed combat tactics.
Oh my god, make a decision.
I can't see a lot of things. Is the gecko summoned in, like, any of, like, these spaces?
It is
those
to
are
the
the
left
spaces
of...
okay, so that's why I can't see Rip Nugget, because I can barely see Rip Nugget since I'm standing all the way over there. Now, I don't really want to move in and box everybody in, because I'm not sure about the retreat, but from 30 feet away, can I tell how injured Nicodemus looks?
You'd have to use an action to make a check.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. So instead, I'm going to move 20 feet forward, and then I'm going to get a slightly better view of the room. Is the gecko medium-sized or large-sized?
Medium-sized.
Okay, interesting. All right.
It's a giant gecko. I mean, geckos are only
Yes,
inches.
it's a giant gecko, but not large-sized creature.
Right.
Which kind of matters, because I think this calls for big guns. Specifically because, what's his name? Rip Nugget appears to be fire-based. I think it's time to douse his flames with an aqueous orb. So
Okay.
it's a rank 3 spell. It has a range of 60 feet, which he is within range. I have to drop a 10-foot wide sphere of water into an unoccupied space, which the space right there appears to be. And then as part of casting it and sustaining this spell for up to a minute, I can roll it onto creatures.
Okay.
And the creatures I roll this thing onto can attempt a reflex save or get engulfed.
Okay.
So on a success, they can either let it pass or let themselves be pushed by the orb. And on a failure, they get stuck inside.
All right.
So I'm rolling the orb. So it's right here, and I'm rolling it in the northwestern direction into Rip Nugget and the gecko he summoned.
All right. Well, for now, that's going to be a protector tree.
Sure, but make it large, because it does take up 10 foot in diameter, so it takes up a big square, not a small square.
Is that the right
Yes.
spot?
It's basically, well, it starts out over there, and then it moves 10 feet in that direction into Rip Nugget and his summoned gecko. And the two of them get to roll a DC 21 reflex.
Okay. How about a 30?
That is a success.
And how about the gecko?
I would find it hilarious.
23.
Unfortunately, also a success. So they get to choose either they stay in that space, which is where the orb is going to be, so, or they get pushed by it to the end of the movement. So basically, they move their 10 feet in the same direction. That's where Rip Nugget would end up. Or, okay, well, you can see if there's space, I can't.
Yep.
Okay, so for this round, the only thing that happened was they got pushed. And I can sustain it for up to a minute, so I've got 9 rounds on this.
All right.
And that is, however, 3 actions. So I am going to end turn, but I should be able to act with the tree because I have chosen Mature Animal Companion feat, which made it medium-sized, and it can get an action in a round that I don't command it.
Yeah, it can take a move or an attack action.
Right. So unfortunately, the only thing it can do is move.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how much distance there is here because I don't know if there's anything in the spot adjacent to Nicodemus.
There is.
Yep.
Okay. Then it's going to have to basically stop after moving 1 space.
Okay. He moves up to close the gap in the hallway. We got Nicodemus just inside the doorway. We have Derry Alley just outside the doorway. Behind him is Trav. Behind that is Dorian. And then behind that is Birch Slapper.
Just one question. Now that I'm 10 feet away from Nicodemus, can I tell how injured Nicodemus looks?
It'll take you an action.
Thanks.
I mean, you can, however, see that there's a shitload of bites on him.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You can tell that he's hurt.
I can tell there are things adjacent to Nicodemus licking at those wounds.
Yes. Speaking of wounds, next to Nicodemus, this guy is going to take... This guy in the middle of the line here is going to take a bite at Nicodemus. Natural 2 to start.
Love that for me.
It makes it really hard to crit you when my first roll is a natural 2.
I love that for me.
Good for us.
Natural 5 on the second one.
That's our number, but you're welcome to have it this
You can use it as many times as you like.
Oh, shit. All right.
Is that his third action?
That was just a second action.
No, to shit.
Oh.
Yes, his third action, he takes a shit.
Shits his drawers. Third action, another bite.
Oh, good.
Still not going to hit. That's only an 18.
Great.
Let's go to Derry Alley Coombs.
Okay, here's what we're doing. I am going to quick alchemy. No, pardon me. I keep forgetting. I have 2 feats that have very, very similar names. So let me do that again. I am going to quick tincture, elixir of life. I am
the manipulate trait.
It does, but I'm around the corner.
You'll have cover.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
That's a 30 to hit.
It hits me.
Not a critical hit, right?
It hits me.
Your action still can happen then.
Okay. Are you going to do damage?
Yeah, I had to roll it. It was 14.
Yeah, okay. I'm around
and I need
the
a
corner.
will save.
I'm aware. I'm around the corner. I don't understand how this works. I really thought that given the cover around the corner that it did not provoke.
No, you still provoke is just a bonus to your AC.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 13.
13. You are sickened 2.
Fabulous. Okay. I feed you an elixir of life. Okay.
He's sickened. He can't drink it.
You got... Okay. Okay, now I have an elixir of life that neither he nor I can use. Great. Okay.
Conditions are son of a bitch. Sickened is probably the worst one, I think.
Yeah, I've noticed. I have 1 more action.
It takes you 2 actions to make one?
You're right. Sorry. Then I'm going to cast Electric Arc. I am going to target the one that hit me and the one that got hit, the one that failed to save before, please. I'm not sure which one. I apologize.
Yeah, they moved. It's the one on the far right.
Okay.
All right, so you need some saves.
Yep.
Of the reflex variety. The one closest to you has a 24.
Passes.
The other one has a 28.
Passes.
So they will take half damage, right? How many damages?
10.
And that is 3 actions. Nicodemus.
Okie dokie. While I'm still actually able to do something, we are going to fire off a spell strike. Spell strike letting me put a spell into a strike. Enough. The spell in question is going to be Timber.
Oh, I thought for sure it was going to be Gouging Claw.
Yeah, no. It's going to be Timber, which is a 15-foot line, which normally wouldn't work being with a spell strike, but I do have expansive spell strike, so it will still create an area. So basically, Timber summons a tree and falls down for 15 feet. So I'm going to be spell striking this homie on the right.
All right, the one on the right that was hit with
and the direction of the line is going to be this way.
Timber across the room on top of 3 dudes.
Yes. This is the plan.
All right, so you need some reflex saves.
No, I need attack roll, and then
you got to attack
reflex save.
Yeah, go ahead and give me your attack.
So first, hold on. Again, I'll actually read out the spell strike and what it actually entails. So you channel a spell into a punch or a sword thrust, blah blah blah. Cast a spell that takes 1 or 2 actions. You imbue its effects into an attack instead of a spell executing the spell. Normally, you make a melee strike with a weapon or unarmed attack. Counts as 2 actions for the map, and don't apply the penalty until after the spell strike. The infusion of the spell grants it arcane trait, making it magical, which is irrelevant. If it requires if the spell requires an attack roll, use your strike's result. If it required a save, the target of the strike rolls its saving throw normally, though if your strike was a critical failure, the target is unaffected. So, yeah, attack roll first, then save.
All right.
Let's do the... This is a 25.
A 25 is going to find your foe true.
Love that for me. And then the saving throw is actually going to be a fucking 19 because I'm sick.
How much damage is on that, your strike?
The strike damage is... 12.
We'll go right to left on these. 28.
It's more than 19.
16.
It's less than 19.
And 18.
Also less than 19. Love that. Okay.
So the 2 that were not damaged failed.
And the tree will hit everybody for 8 points of damage unless they succeeded, in which case they get 4. Okay. That being... 2-action thing. I'm going to put my shield back up.
Okay.
Kind of fucking need it. Where is it? God damn it. And that's 3 actions.
Dorian, you see your target is behind an aqueous orb, a giant ball of water.
Sorry.
It is going to have full cover with that water there.
I'm unable to see him on the map. Like, are you saying I can see
him? You can't see him. No, yep. Can't.
Okay. So I'm actually then going to move my hunt prey into the gentleman that is in front of Nicodemus.
Okay.
If they are sexed, I'm not sure. So, gentle person. And then I'm going to do a hunted shot. So for my second action, this will be 2 strikes. It's a 9 on the die for 21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, nice. And the second one will be 19 to hit.
19 is not going to hit.
So the first shot's good for 8 points of damage. And then third and final action will be 1 additional shot, 5 on the die. Likely does not hit with map. That is the end of Dorian's turn.
All right. This one here over by the door. It's his turn. He got Dariali with the attack of opportunity. Let's start with Dariali first. Fight. You got a +2 on your AC for cover. That is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
And 9 points of damage and a will save.
Oh, crap. I made a... God damn it. I rolled the wrong save last round. 21.
21? You're not sickened any further than you are.
Okay.
Going to take another bite at Dariali. That is a 19.
Misses.
And for his third action, he's going to take a bite at the big fella, Nicodemus. And that is a 12. That is going to miss. All right, Rip Nugget. He is going to take an action. He is going to mount his gecko.
Are we still doing
company.
phrasing?
Yeah. And let's see.
And it's going to take him an action to sustain spell and or command gecko.
Or the gecko can just move. Let's see. The gecko is going to climb up the wall and is now up on the ceiling with Rip Nugget. That is 30 feet of movement, 10 up the wall, and 20 across.
How tall is the ceiling?
10 feet.
So you're telling me if I roll the ball backwards, they're right there. They just climbed over the ball because they had to go around. They couldn't just go up on the ceiling. So I could just roll the ball into them again because they're right there. The ceiling is still 10 feet up and the ball is 10 by 10.
Yep, that's what I did. So that's what they're going to do.
Cool.
Let's see.
Also, it seems like this was designed so he could reach you from the ceiling.
Yes.
But that works both ways.
Can't believe he stole sausage.
Yeah, what the hell? We're going to do it. Think. Double check that. Measure distance. Yep. Okay.
By the way, just a question.
Mm-hmm.
The image of Rip Nugget has like a fiery crown. Does he actually have a fiery crown on him?
Mm-hmm.
Then does it like actually have fire? Because when the orb moves into a space, it extinguishes non-magical fires.
It's magical.
And then it attempts to counteract any magical fire.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a counteract check. And for
This is where you tell me how that works.
when attempting a counteract check, add the relevant skill modifier or the appropriate modifier to your check. Target's DC. If you're counteracting an affliction, the DC is an affliction stat block. If it's a spell, use the caster's DC. So, it's your B. His. The GM can also calculate. Okay. What you can counteract depends on the check and the target's counteract rank. If an effect is a spell, its rank is the counteract rank. Otherwise, have its level and round up to determine its counteract rank. Okay. Does it tell you what you're rolling for counteract? The power of two forces and determine which.
I think I'm rolling my spell attack modifier in DC, I guess. And then I'm rolling against that with my spell modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I guess I'm just rolling a d20 plus 7 because that is my spell attack modifier.
Oh, for counteract, counteract check modifier is your spellcasting attribute modifier plus your spellcasting proficiency bonus plus any bonuses or penalties at spellcast.
So there we go. That's the plus 7 in my proficiencies. And I rolled an 18 for a total of 25.
Okay.
So that hits the DC. As far as I understand, then we look at the counteract table.
Yeah, his helmet
and
flame goes out.
Sweet. Sweet.
I knew that would make you happy. That's why I wanted to go through it.
Thank you. Thank you. The
All right.
crown is too wet to give him fire. I don't know if that does anything, but yeah.
With that, in his anger, not having his fire on his helmet, he unleashes a cone of fire in your direction.
Yay.
And I need basic reflex saves from Nicodemus and Dariali and all four of my guys.
Yeah, not bad.
All right, what did you guys get?
21.
28.
A 21 is a failure. A 28 is a success. So, this is a basic save. So let's get some damage. All right. That was a pretty good roll. Not going to be happy with me. That is 36 points of fire damage to Nicodemus.
Should have stayed in Absalom.
And half of that to Dariali.
Nico goes down.
Oh, damn. And I got to roll my saves for my guys real quick. That it might go down to. Did I say 36?
Yes, you did.
Mhm.
All right. First one on the left there in the line takes some damage. The second one in the line takes some damage and goes down. The third one in the line takes some damage and goes down. And that one does not take any damage. He critically succeeded. But the other 3 took damage. The 3 at the top took damage. The one closest to Dairy Alley did not. And
Why am I moved back one?
I don't know what happened.
Well, I didn't do it.
I might have.
Trust me, I'd rather be there.
All right, that is my 3 actions, and this guy that is still standing going to move up. He's going to treat Nicodemus as difficult terrain.
Bastard.
Why are you still being difficult?
Have you ever tried to walk on a Minotaur?
Stop resisting.
And he's going to bite at Dairy Alley. 23 to hit.
Hits.
10 points of piercing damage. And the second attack is a 24.
Go ahead.
3 points of damage.
And I'm down.
Damn. That is all of my actions. We have Nicodemus and Dairy Alley are both dying 1. Trav, you are up. You see 2 of your companions down. You see 2 enemies down.
Well, my first action is to sustain the orb. So that is the first time I've sustained it. And I will move it as part of sustaining it 10 feet in viscerally direction.
Okay, back the same direction.
South and east, yes. And Ripnugget and Gecko roll me a reflex save DC 21. No, it only moves 10 feet. So yeah, it would end up there. And they need to make a reflex save DC 21.
All right, Rip Nugget, 21.
Success.
Ooh, that was close. And then the gecko. I gotta move him off of the gecko. Gotta move that out of the way to get to the gecko. I gotta roll good on this one. Failed.
Woo!
Okay, so the gecko is engulfed in the orb. It moves along with the orb and must hold its breath or begin suffocating unless it can breathe in water. Can a gecko breathe in water? Is it amphibious? Is there a tag for this?
Yeah, it does not say so. So yeah, I'm going to say no. This gecko cannot breathe in water.
The gecko is now an engulfed medium or smaller creature, and anyone trying to affect that creature follow the normal rules for aquatic battles.
Great.
So the gecko is now swimming.
And
holding its breath, or it's going to start drowning.
And Rip Nugget gets blasted.
Hold on. The creature can get free either by swimming with a successful DC 10 athletics or by escaping against the spell DC when it gets a turn. So it doesn't get to do this for an entire round.
Yep, okay.
If it's freed, it can breathe. Now, because Ripnugget succeeded, he can either let the orb pass, but that would mean he's in the orb because the orb's moving into his space, or allow itself to be pushed in front of the orb to the end of the orb's movement. So the orb moves Ripnugget off the gecko. Mm-hmm. The gecko is still gripping the ceiling when Ripnugget is moved off, and Ripnugget falls to the floor unceremoniously.
Yeah.
So if there's falling damage...
It's a D6 of falling damage.
I mean, it's less than 10 feet if the ceiling is 10 feet.
Yeah, but I think it's fun.
Okay.
He was
It's
also
not a lot of
upside
damage. And he's
he
got
was
a lot
also
of hit points.
upside down when he was pushed off the gecko. He's landing on his head.
I mean, he could be part cat at this point. You don't know.
That's true.
Well, he did make the reflex save, so I'm going to say he lands.
So he lands on the floor over there.
Yep.
That's one action for me. Well, which one would be the least convenient for them? I'm going to cast Heal out of the staff with 2 actions.
Okay.
I'm just deciding, well, let's see. The tree is going to act on its own, right? And all it can do is stride or strike.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't move past the door.
Right.
Because in the door there's an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to move into the space in which Dariali currently is, and it's going to occupy the thing that's in the door.
Okay.
But if I heal Nicodemus, then Nicodemus is a target over there.
And still can't get up because somebody's standing on me.
That's true. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to kill somebody, and I'm going to inconvenience you, but at least you won't be dying.
Okay, what are we doing?
Nicodemus. Nicodemus is getting an activation. It's gonna be a D8 plus 8, and because of the staff, plus 9. So here is the casting. Heal Vicious Living, 2 actions. Roll healing. 11. Nicodemus has recovered 11 hit points.
All right, Nicodemus is now no longer dying. Wounded 1 has 11 hit points.
And now I'm going to select the tree. And because I don't have any actions to direct the tree, it's just going to move into Dariali's spot.
All right, it is in Dariali's spot.
And hopefully it will keep one of the enemies busy. But that's all I can do. I end my turn.
All right, that brings up Dorian. We are at the top of round 3.
Dorian is going to take an opportunity to move the hunt prey back to Rip Nugget. He will continue shooting.
All right. The only damage Rip Nugget has taken has been from falling on the floor.
22 to hit.
A 22 is going to sail past into the orb.
27 to hit.
27 nicks your target. Go ahead and roll some damage.
7 points of damage. And his third action is going to miss. And that's the end of his turn.
This creature sees a new target moved up into the doorway. Your tree is going to get a +2 on cover from the first guy here in the corner. And he's going to roll to strike Birch Slapper. That is a 20 to hit Birch Slapper.
That's on the nose. That is Birch Slapper's AC.
Right, I need this die. That is 11.
53 minus 11 is a 42. Still standing.
Second attack, another 20.
Connects.
That is max damage, 14.
Okay.
And with the final map here, take another bite. Natural 5, that's not going to hit.
That's our number.
Rolled a few of those this time. Nicodemus, you're awake. You're on the floor. You have a creature standing over your legs.
Okay.
Rip Nugget is within 10 feet of you.
This sucks. Well, gonna pick up my shield and crawl. I guess I'm gonna crawl crawl 5 feet this way onto the corpses.
Hold on. Remember, they might get an AOO if you do.
I can't fucking stand up, Dimitri.
You don't have to.
I'm crawling 5 feet this way.
Okay.
All right. That will provoke a 20.
Hold on a second. This is why I grabbed my shield, because I have emergency charge. So as a reaction, I can raise my fucking shield.
Okay.
So my shield is going to be raised and would make my AC a 21.
All right. The next one rolls a 20 also.
Wonderful. And for my third action, I'll stand up.
And for your third action, that is also going to trigger Rip Nugget's attack of opportunity.
Yep.
That is 19.
19 will miss.
That happens when I roll a natural 2.
Well, I'm here now.
That one. You're still lucky.
Yeah, I'm.
All right. That's 3 actions, right?
It is, yeah. I don't really consider myself lucky.
All right, Dariali, go ahead and give me a recovery check, please.
What am I looking for here?
Straight DC 11.
Oh, flat.
Yep.
That is a 14.
14, you are stable.
Cool.
At dying 0, so you lose the dying condition. And that would be your actions. And then we have a Rip Nugget.
Yep.
Oh, man, you don't want to be there.
Where there was nowhere else to be.
I know.
Where everybody knows your name.
Do they?
Actually, no. You're brand new.
All right. Here we go. I'm having a hard time rolling this die now. Oh, fuck. It's a 36 to hit.
Unfortunately, 36 is going to hit by quite a bit.
is 22 slashing damage.
That doesn't matter. I'm down. I only had 11 hit points that I got back.
4 fire.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. You're going to take 2d6 bleed on your turn.
Cool. And this was already doubled because it was a crit.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, woohoo! Except, yep, there we go. Should I be at dying 3?
Yes.
Because it automatically put me at 2, but it should be at 3, correct?
Yeah, because it was a crit.
Woo!
The gecko needs to hold its breath. Is it smart enough to do that?
Just a second. I'm still working on Nicodemus here.
Dude, it's an instinctual thing. Of course it can hold its fucking breath.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it just chooses to drown because it doesn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna petulantly hold its breath out of spite.
All right. I think I got that on there.
Excelente.
All right. And yeah, what'd you have? What were you going to say?
Unless I'm utterly incorrect, I think Nico's dead one way or the other next turn, correct?
How do you figure?
Well, being at dying 3 and bleeding.
There's a good chance, yes. So what'll happen? Well, you could be healed again and brought back up.
Could.
You could spend a hero point for heroic recovery, or all of your hero points.
Uh-huh.
And then you would not increase your dying value, or not increase your wounded value, and come back up, but you would still have the bleed condition.
And then
and then you would increase that your dying value when that ticked off.
Right.
There's a good chance that
there's actually several good chances.
Yes. So that was action number 1 from Rip Nugget, and he's going to move and take action number 3 against Birch Slapper.
Oh, of course he is.
This is with his map though.
That's nice.
That is a 26 to hit.
Even with cover, that would hit.
That is not a crit.
How nice.
16 points of slashing.
No, give me the total.
4 fire, 12 physical, and 4 fire.
For a 16 total.
Yep. Is Birch Slapper immune to bleed damage?
I don't think so. It doesn't list any immunities here.
All right. Well, he's going to start bleeding some sap.
Uh-huh.
On his turn.
How much?
1d6.
Delightful.
All right. That is 3 actions from Rip Nugget, and then little guy is going to hold his breath and move out.
Swim to freedom.
Swim to freedom. He needs a DC 10 athletics check, right?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Yeah, because he didn't critically fail. Successful DC 10 athletics.
I rolled a natural 5 for a 10.
Well, that hits the DC, so he can swim outside and plop out onto the floor.
All right. He plops out onto the floor, and he moves to the back of the room. This is the spawn right in front of Birch Slapper. He is going to try to bite at Birch Slapper. 21.
Connects.
14 points of piercing damage. A 7 to hit with
Hold
the
on.
second one.
You don't hit with the second one because Birch Slapper is no longer there.
Oh.
It falls to the ground.
Then he moves forward, stepping over Birch Slapper.
Uh-huh.
To Trav.
Uh-huh.
Poor unconscious Dariali had a tree fall on him.
And that's a 7 to hit Trav.
No. I know. Very no.
Trav, what would you like to do?
Well, there's a lot of things I'd like to do, but first I'm going to stop sustaining the aqueous orb because there's no way I can get it to anywhere in time. It moves at 10 feet per round, period.
Okay.
I could technically engulf Nicodemus if I really felt like it.
Why not?
If you were on fire rather than bleeding, yes, I would put out those magical flames at the risk of drowning, but who's counting? Oh, God, I don't even know if, casting Stabilize on you is going to do anything. And if I give you hit points, you're going to try to be a hero again. Maybe? I don't know. Also, there's something in my face.
Choices.
This fucking thing is going to AOO me regardless of what I do. Let me see. I'm going to use Battle Medicine on Deriali, who is currently adjacent to me.
Okay.
It has a Manipulate trait.
Okay.
Swing at me.
That is a 19 to hit.
Misses. Okay. Now, I don't think I can target Deriali due to the pile of bodies in that space. So I'm just doing a treat wounds, and I can attempt this check at higher DC if I have the proficiency. I have an expert proficiency in medicine.
You can do it at a DC 20?
Yes. So I can roll medicine for a DC 20.
Okay.
And I cannot turn on risky surgery for this, I'm fairly certain.
No, not for...
But I can turn on healer's toolkit. So that's an item bonus. I don't think I have a circumstance bonus from anything. So that's a plus 14 against the DC 20. And a 7 makes it. A 7 just makes it. So
wow.
We've got our... Okay, you can instead attempt a DC 20 check to increase the hit points gained by 10. So this was a regular success. So I'm rolling, what, 2d8 plus 10?
Yep.
Am I reading that right? Okay. That is a total of 16 points of healing to Deriali.
All right. Deriali is back up. Well,
I have 2 actions, and I can't just leave Nicodemus. I'm using my last activation of the staff on Nicodemus to cast a rank 1 heal with 2 actions. So heal versus living, roll healing, d8 plus 9. That's a total of 15 points of healing to Nicodemus. Staff is out of charges. I am out of actions. Birch Slapper needs to roll to stabilize.
Yep.
But then bleed.
Yep.
Okay, so I am rolling what? Just DC 11?
Let me double check. Make sure that we're doing it in the correct order. Or the dying condition or your... Okay, so the recovery check is the first thing done. So yes, go ahead and roll the recovery check.
Okay, and that's the DC 11. On the nose, it's an 11.
All right.
Stable.
Stable.
But then bleeding. Am I getting that one right? Okay, so if you take damage while you have the dying condition, you increase dying. But he no longer has dying because he's stabilized. So he's at 0, and then he bleeds.
Yep.
And then he goes back to dying, but because he's wounded, he's going to dying too.
Yep.
Okay. And the important part here is that does he get a check to stop the bleeding? As part of taking the bleeding damage, is there a check?
There is. That's persistent damage, and yeah.
Okay. And what
I don't know how you're doing it while you're unconscious, but yeah, that's the rules.
Turn the sap to ember. Make it solidify.
Yes.
Okay, so please tell me what I'm rolling here.
It's a DC 15 flat check.
DC 15 now. Okay.
Yep.
So then I'm going to just do that.
Yeah, that's not a 15, D.
So the bleeding is still there.
Yep.
And he is currently dying 1.
The good news is that wasn't your number.
What? No, dying 2.
Right.
Dying 2 because he was wounded.
Wounded, yep.
Stabilized, then got hurt again, so he's a dying 2.
Yes.
And now we're finally done with my turn.
All right. And with that, we'll find out what happens at the top of round 4 with Dorian next week.
So that went well.
Oh my god.
It's still going and not.
Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures, a Dour Gnome production. Please share us with your community and drop us a review. It is listeners like you who help build this community. Check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and to join our Discord community. Dour Gnome Productions uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Dour Gnome Productions is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We are playing through the Pathfinder Adventure Path 7 Dooms for Sandpoint by James Jacobs. Music and sound effects for this podcast are by Monument Studios. Check them out at monumentstudios.net. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.